So, what I want to talk about today is Sony's best strategy against Microsoft acquisition of Activision and Blizzard. So, the best thing I think they could do, like I said, is to focus on their games, right? They have to focus on their games. They have great titles: God of War, Spider Man. They're going to release Spider Man 2. They're working on Wolverine. They have Horizon Zero Dawn or Forbidden West that's coming out next month. You know, they have The Last of Us. They have Uncharted. They have all these great games, and trust me, these games are well made. I mean, Microsoft has no competition when it comes to quality of games, and I know Microsoft is gonna try to push out more games in a short period of time. I know that's their game plan. That's why they're buying all these studios so they can create as many games as quickly as possible. But where they're going to fail at, in my eyes, is the quality. And I think that right there is Sony's best advantage, is to focus on their quality of titles. And they have great games, especially with I know the PS5 is hard to get right now, and a lot of people still want it. But still, the PS4 is still not a bad system. And it's a good idea for them to keep making those PS4s because, I mean, like I said, it's not a bad system. It still runs pretty good. It still plays the games great. It still looks great, when you play games. The system, the graphics that the system can produce is still pretty good. Even though the PS5 is way better, by all means, but still, it's still a good system. So I think the best thing for Sony to do is to focus on their quality of games. Keep pushing out these great games. And I know they're working with Microsoft because now they put God of War on PC, which is doing really good and people are loving it. I think it passed, they put on Horizon Zero Dawn. So that right there, they surpassed that game. And I think the reason why that happens is because they make good games. And I think if they want to make more money, they should do that. They should keep it like that, but don't get carried away, because then what I feel like is going to happen is that the gamers are going to get so comfortable that they're going to expect these great games on PC, which is okay. It's a good way to make money, but like, you do want these gamers to come over to PlayStation. And honestly, if they keep on making the great games they're making now, they got a whole bunch of great lineups coming out, this year. It's really going to be a good year for Sony, but next year is the year they're going to have to worry about, and the year after that, this generation, because of Microsoft's acquisition of Activision. Should they buy EA? I don't think that's a good idea as of right now. Maybe in the future, yeah. But as of right now, I don't think that's a good idea, because that would really put a dent in their pockets. You know what I mean? And right now, they're not doing too hot as like Microsoft, that has a whole bunch of money just to spend, right? They got money to spend. So, them acquiring EA is not, I mean, it would be good, but I don't think it'll be enough. It won't be enough for them to, really get ahead of Microsoft. Because right now, Microsoft has the Game Pass, and that, I think right there, is just dominating the gaming community right now, because that is probably the best value you can get with your money right now. And yeah, so that's going to be hard for Sony to compete with that. I know they're making their own kind of Game Pass service, so that's still, time will tell if that is going to be a success or not, which I think it will be, as long as they put the right games on there. For instance, Last of Us, Last of Us 2, God of War Ragnarok is coming out. I think they should throw that on there. For Horizon Forbidden West, throw that on there. I know they will probably lose money in sales as far as like, gamers purchasing the actual title to keep. But like right now, I think they need to focus on making a little bit more money so they could stay close to Microsoft's really acquisitions, because they got a lot of studios now, and they're gonna really put out a lot of games in these coming years. So for me, to Sony, if Sony buys EA, it'd be a big risk for them, and a risk that probably they can't take right now. I don't think that'd be a good move. I think what they should focus on, because they already got a lot of great games, right? They really don't need to acquire any studios. I mean, what they have now is good, great. I think it'll definitely keep. I think the best thing they should do is to keep pushing games, their exclusives onto PC, and I think that would be a good way for them to go forward right now. Now they could probably buy smaller studios, but EA, I think it's too much of a jump for them right now. And I know it's going to be hard for them to kind of move forward this generation after that acquisition of Activision from Microsoft, but they still got great games. Keep making those games. Put them on the PC. PC lovers will like them. They will probably come to PlayStation and check out maybe more games they have just exclusively on PlayStation. So those are my thoughts on what PS5 or PlayStation, Sony PlayStation should do, this generation against Microsoft's acquisition of Activision and Blizzard. All right, if you enjoyed this video, please hit that like button. If you haven't already, consider subscribing to my channel. Hit that notification bell. That way you get notified every time I drop another video. All right, I hope you enjoyed it. I'm looking forward to creating the next one, and hope this generation is going to be one to look forward to. All right, see ya.